Hello my little voluptuous raptors, welcome to Cockney Sparrow Movie Reviews. Time for this little dicky bird to have a good old gander at Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, the follow-up to 2015 smash hit Jurassic World, and the fifth film in the Jurassic Park/World franchise. And fair bloody warning, there will be spoilers for this bugger as I get right into the nitty gritty like a raptor picking the meaty flesh of a dipstick human from its teeth. So if that's not how you like your bread buttered, then you have my permission to bugger off. So, the story this time around picks up 3 years after the events of Jurassic World, and as our prehistoric friends facing extinction for a second time around, as a volcano on the island is just about to pop its cork and shoot its fiery hot liquid all over the shop, with humanity deciding bugger to the dinosaurs and let nature take its course. It's up to Ron Howard's bang-tidy daughter to save the day and the dinosaurs, enlisting the help of a couple of well-annoying side characters and that bloke who looks like Star-Lord, as he is the only one who can bring in Blue, the raptor that he raised and trained and who is the last of her kind. And we're off on a bloody rescue mission, only to have things go royally tits up as they tend to do in these films. Now, I have to admit that I do love a bit of dino action, and after the last film reignited my love for this franchise, I was bang up for this sequel, and I couldn't wait to see this one. With the trailers and TV spot looking great, this had my feathers all in a flutter. Now, I'm not going to beat around the bush because there might be a hungry raptor in there. This one just didn't have that same je ne sais quoi, as the frogs would say, that the previous entry had. Now, don't get me wrong, this is not a bad movie by any stretch of a T-Rex's tail. The story, for what it was, is a natural progression given the last outing, and I have to say that the first act of this film was fantastic. That island action when the volcano shoots its muck all over the place looks fantastic, with some great action beats. But for me, the film hits the skids not long after, when the action moves from the boat to the other John Hammond looking bloke's big arse mansion. The reveal of the Indoraptor and the old bad guys bidding for dinos just didn't float my boat. It made sense for the story, I suppose, but at this point in the film, don't feel too bad taking a little toilet break. You're not going to miss much, trust me. Now, the film does pick back up slightly in the third act, but it does all feel very familiar, like we've seen this all before in a previous film. The other thing that had me rolling my eyeballs was some of the characters in this. Chris Pratt and Bryce Dallas Howard were fine as their returning characters, and it was nice to see that they gave her some sensible shoes this time around, because how the hell she managed to run away in those high heels last time is beyond me. Those kind of shoes are bloody killers in their own right, never mind the man-eating dinosaurs. We do get some fresh blood in the form of Zia and Franklin, and boy did these buggers get right up my nose. I swear, I was praying for this annoying Pratt to get eaten in some gruesome fashion, which sadly never came to pass. But I'm glad to say that at least Toby Jones's god-awful villain got his comeuppance. We did get the briefest of cameos from Jeff Goldblum, whose entire screen time can be seen in the trailers. On top of that, they shove a little girl in just for good measures, whose side plot had me rolling my eyes yet again. Now, it may sound like I'm giving this a good old arse bashing, but in all fairness, this film is fine. It's not world-changing, and it does a fine job of landing somewhere in the middle of good and bad. Now, the ending of this one does open up a lot of possibilities to take the franchise in unexpected places, as it does leave us asking where they're going to go next with these films. I would recommend catching this if you're a fan of these films, but don't expect this to hold a candle to the last entry. For me, it's just a turn your brain off popcorn flick, and does a good job of being just that. This gets 7 tits from this little dicky bird, and if you've given this a go, then let an old bird know down below. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and give that little bell end a tickle for more from me. Now mate like a tree and bugger off.